In the heart of the sun-drenched savannah, where the acacia trees cast long, dancing shadows, lay the thriving. It was a kingdom of abundance, ruled by a wise and just king named Mufasa. His roar was the voice of the land, a promise of protection and order. His heir, the young and curious Simba, was the rising sun, the hope for a future as bright as the morning light. The kingdom was a tapestry of life, woven with threads of trust, respect, and a deep understanding of the circle of life. Every creature, from the smallest beetle to the tallest giraffe, played its part in perfect harmony. Peace reigned, and the land flourished under Mufasa's benevolent gaze. But even in the brightest light, shadows can lengthen. Mufasa's brother, Scar, lived in the desolate elephant graveyard, a place where the sun dared not shine. Thin, cunning, and consumed by a bitter jealousy, Scar saw the kingdom not as a home, but as a prize unfairly denied him. He saw Simba's birth not as a joy, but as another obstacle to his ambition. His heart was a barren land where trust had long withered and died, replaced by a festering resentment. He watched the pride lens from his dark corner, his green eyes glowing with a cold, calculating fire. He whispered promises to the hyenas, outcasts driven by insatiable hunger, forging an alliance in the shadows, an army fueled by grievances and greed. The turning point, the moment the kingdom's heart broke, came on a day that started like any other. Scar, with a voice as smooth and deceptive as a serpent, led the impressionable Simba into a deep gorge. He spun a tale of courage, a test for a future king. "Stay here," he purred. "Your father has a marvelous surprise for you." Simba, full of trust for his uncle, waited with innocent excitement. But this was no game. Above the gorge, Scar gave the signal. The hyenas, cackling with malice, spooked a massive herd of wildebeest, sending them stampeding directly towards the young prince. The ground trembled, a storm of hooves and dust thundering down, a chaotic force of nature unleashed by a single, treacherous act. Mufasa, alerted by the frantic Zazu, raced to the gorge. Seeing his son in mortal danger, he didn't hesitate. With a powerful roar that momentarily silenced the chaos, he plunged into the stampede. He fought against the relentless tide of Bodis, his strength and courage on full display. He managed to reach Simba, placing him on a high ledge, safe from the trampling hooves. But the effort left him exhausted, clinging desperately to the cliff face. He looked up and saw his brother, Scar, silhouetted against the sky. "Brother, help me," Mufasa pleaded. His voice strained. Scar looked down, a cruel, triumphant smirk twisting his features. He leaned in close and whispered, "Long live the king," before sinking his claws into Mufasa's paws and flinging him into the churning mass below. In that moment, more than a king fell. The truss that bound the kingdom together shattered into a million pieces. The sky seemed to weep as Simba watched in horror, his world collapsing. Scar, a master of manipulation, found the traumatized cub and twisted the knife. He planted a seed of guilt, a poisonous lie that would haunt Simba for years. "This is your fault," Scar hissed. "You killed him. Run away, Simba. Run away and never return." The young prince, overwhelmed by grief and a guilt he didn't deserve, fled. He ran until the lush pridelands were a distant memory, leaving behind his home, his destiny, and the truth. With Mufasa dead and Simba gone, Scar seized the throne. He ascended Pride Rock, his dark,